that they went in there and cleaned that out. But I mean, that's abandoned. And that's a good house.
Right.
But I mean, you know, now that they doing that, see, after a while, it's going to be, the building is going to crumble because a house will die if nobody lives in it.
Oh my God! And you preach exactly what I preach. And then if you let that house go unkept, then it's gonna mess up the infrastructure for the next house.
Right.
And the next house, and before you know it, the whole block
Hey, how you doing?
is gonna go to ruins. And then they're gonna demolish the whole block.
Right.
Take you, move you out to a ghetto county.
Right.
And bring somebody else.
I ain't going out to no county.
You're not
I'm
going
gonna-
anywhere because once I'm elected, we're gonna make sure that abandoned house be brought up to par to
That's
this
right.
great, magnificent house right here.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
I'm telling you. Because you know what? Most of these are homeowners around here.
Yes.
And you know what? The young man, he's a young man. The young men, but I mean, there's 2 or 3 of them, but they had to do that so that they can pool their money together
Right.
so that they could buy the house. You know, in some place for them to live.
Right.
You know, instead of going out here and getting into an apartment or whatever like that, they'd rather be at a home where they can help their home to look better. And I'm glad that they did that. And they black boys. I love that. You know what I mean? And see, they're always trying to bring our children down. That they ain't doing this and they ain't doing that. They don't know what is
This is
on
not
the
the part
black.
of this is not part of the story they focused on. They only focus on the negative part.
Right.
But when you learn about stories like this, everybody become inspired and it becomes contagious.
Yeah.
And those are the type of stories that we need to get out.
That's right. Because I'm telling you, knowing that those young men came together and they bought the house however they did it. But I mean, they are living in
Right.
the house, so it's more. It's 3 stories. If each one of them have each floor, it's still better than going and getting into an apartment.
Exactly.
You know what I
Because
mean?
they-
Because it's helping the neighborhood.
It's helping the neighborhood. It's investing in the neighborhood.
Right.
It's bringing the quality of living in the neighborhood, and it's saving the block.
Right.
Because as long as the houses become abandoned, it's just gonna mess up the whole infrastructure.
That's right.
And that's what happens when you do not do capital improvement or investment in certain communities.
Right.
Like you said, it's just like 2 houses. If you put more on one house and neglect the other one, then you're gonna have deterioration. And
Right.
this house is gonna be good, that house is gonna be bad. And that's how the city is.
Yeah.
Our city is one of the most racially segregated cities in America.
Yes.
With the economic
And
disparity.
that's why so much killing here.
Exactly,
And maybe
because
when
of inequity.
Every time I hate to turn on the news, I hate to hear Trump. I'm going to tell you, I don't like him. Because you know what?
Who
'Cause
does?
He is an ignorant man, and I don't like him,
Right.
you know, for being the president. But I mean, you know, they had that electoral college mess that brought him in, because if they get rid of that electoral college, hey, the voters will vote in who we need, not somebody like him. Because he ain't doing nothing for our country. Nothing. He's bringing it down. You know, and so therefore I don't like him, and I'm hoping that they hurt and get him out of there.
And
I really do.
people ask me, they say, Ralph, how do you become so educated? How do you become so wise? It's because of listening to
Yeah.
residents and being educated by residents like
That's
yourself.
right.
That's
right.
how I become so wise, by getting out in the community and learning and being educated from the people. And I appreciate you for taking the time to give me some of that good old East Baltimore knowledge.
That's right. That's right. And I'm gonna give it to you, honey. Cause you know what? I love living in East Baltimore.
Yes,
I've been
yes,
here
yes.
all my life, just about. I've
Right.
been here over 50 years.
Wow.
More than 50 years, because I came up here when I was 12 years old. I used to live in the 1700 block of Carolina Street. But, you know, this used to be, white people used to live there.
Right,
Not knocking you down.
right.
But
right.
white people used to live right here. When black people moved in, all the white people moved out.
And
so-
when white people move out, the capital investment and the money goes along, and the neighborhood deteriorates. And that's
Right,
what happens.
but it ain't deteriorating because there's a lot of homeowners had pride in their home. And they took pride, and they are taking care of their place, and they are trying to do better. And like I said, some things, you know, with the black people, we're on a fixed income. By being on a fixed income, we can't do the things that we used to be able to do when
Right.
were working
Right.
to fix up our home.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but we try to stop, nip it in the bud before it gets to be a major problem. You know what I mean?
And that's why city government should take care of the people that took care of city government. Now, City Hall has this thing called the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. And it's for low-income people and people who are on incomes that, because of your illness or your up in age, that you could go there and you can get loans, you can get tax credits,
You know what?
and we supposed
I
to take.
tried, and you know what? They thought about me.
Of course they
You
have
know
not,
what?
and that's
No.
going to change.
You know what? I remember I got a chain link fence, and the trash truck came down, and they tore my gate off. I sent them the information. You think somebody came out to see about why I ain't got no gate back there? I had to put a steel door to my back door to keep people from coming into my home.
Right.
A steel door. But I'm still saying, they ain't tried to do nothing to help me out as far as the trash truck did that. I sent them the information to, you can miss, I can't even think of my neighbor's name.
So pumped up.
How you
So
doing?
pumped up, giving us all this information. How you
Hello.
doing, man?
Did
Right.
your grandson get the
He
information?
told me he don't have it. I should have it. So
Oh.
now I gotta look for it.
Oh, okay.
But I will when I go home and see him.
All right, because
Okay.
I done asked him more than one time.
Yeah, he said you got that information.